Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Yesterday we had a video about this California Energy Commission grant, and if you look at the press release, it says that this comes through the Clean Transportation Program. So I wanted to do a little bit of a dive into the Clean Transportation Program, which is a subset of the California Energy Commission. So if you look at programs, all programs, it's this Clean Transportation Program, and this Clean Transportation Program has some little sub pages, and I thought they were kind of interesting to look at. So this is the overview, and the overview is they invest up to about $100 million per year, and this started in January of 2008, and it's been extended until 2024, and might get extended again depending on what the legislature does. But basically, their goal is to reduce climate change, improve air quality, reduce petroleum dependence, and increase adoption of zero emission vehicles. And so their goals, the funding of this comes from vehicle and vessel registration, vehicle license plates, smog abatement fees. And the program, they hope to expedite development of conveniently located fueling and charging infrastructure for low and zero emission vehicles, accelerate advancement and adoption of alternative fuels and advanced technology vehicles. This is where Aptera comes in, and then expand production of alternative low carbon fuels from low carbon pathways, so like biofuels, hydrogen fuel, that kind of stuff, and supports manufacturing and workforce training. So that's the kind of their major goals here. And so if they look at their funding areas are they want to fund electric vehicles and charging infrastructure, and you'll see that there's a lot of charging infrastructure, hydrogen vehicles and refueling infrastructure, medium heavy duty vehicles, natural gas vehicles and refueling, biofuels, and workforce development. And then this is one of their major projects, is this California Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Project. And in April of 2021, they released a grant funding opportunity to seek up to 2 block grants to design and implement incentive projects for the deployment of light-duty vehicles. They are awarding up to $250 million to roll this out. So they're really trying to expand the electric charging infrastructure in California. And California already has a really pretty robust electric vehicle charging infrastructure. The most fun part of this whole thing was this Clean Transportation Program investment map. So if you click on that, you get this kind of explorable map run on ArcGIS, which is like a lot of the GIS software that Esri does. And you can kind of like go in here and click on these things, and it's kind of fun to like click on these things in your area and figure out what kind of things are being how much money is being spent and what it's being spent on. So you see here the recipient is First Element. If you remember, First Element was one of the companies that was making hydrogen fuels that got the highest score in the fuel production category for the same grant program that Aptera got there from. And look, this is $1 million on this location. That's kind of insane if you think about it. Here's another one. This is a charging infrastructure, so $300,000 here. And if you look at this, it's another charging infrastructure, this Cal EVIP program, so another $300,000 there. And then like, let's zoom in here. What is this? Oh, this is another First Element zero emission transportation manufacturer. So they've gotten $3 million there. I mean, that's a lot. This is also First Element. So First Element's getting a lot of money through this program. And this is ElectroCore, some fuel truck pre-commercial demonstration program, $300,000. Okay, anyways, kind of fun to like go through here, and a lot of these things are just like charging stations. So that one's a pretty big one, obviously. Oh, that's another First Element. Man, this First Element company is getting a ton of money from this thing. $71,000 for some E85 fueling station. See, like a lot of them are this, like a $8,000 charging station. So that's what a lot of it is. Okay, but here is the fun stuff for us. So if you look at Carlsbad here, zoom into this area, and here we go. Okay, I apologize that this is so small. You probably can't read this. If you're looking at this on a phone, you are not going to be able to read any of this. And let me see, can I zoom into it? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. What happened there? Let's try this again. Okay, here we go. I think this is as big as I can make it before it stops working correctly. So you see here, this is agreement number, and this is GFO 21-605-6, and that is the grant program that they applied to. And you see here is their address, 5818 El Camino Real, and tells you their, assembly district and state senate district and who their energy producer is. And you see the dollar amount, $10,955,815 for this. And I was like, I thought this was $21 million. Like, how come it only says $11 million? And it says here still pending. Now, we know that this is finalized as of like yesterday. And so then I was clicking around, I noticed this. This is the other one. And so they have two grants for exactly the same amount, $10,955,815. And this one is for the solar manufacturing plant. So this is at 2340 Cousteau Court. This is the one that used to be held by Aqualung, and Aptera's leased it out. And Aptera's currently got this building on lease. They're trying to lease it out because they realize they don't need as much space. Remember, we made a video about that several weeks ago. They don't need as much space, and they're trying to control costs and kind of consolidate to one location. So this one's also pending. So that's where if you add those together, that's $21,900,000. So this is for the solar mobility manufacturing project. And here, same thing, but two different locations. Okay, so that is what was fun about this. Oh, it's interesting, if you look next by, this is like right next door to them. This is someplace called American Lithium Energy Corporation, scaling manufacturing of high performance batteries to accelerate zero emission transportation. This is $10 million. So this is also pending. So that's interesting. Maybe, like, they are basically neighbors with each other. Maybe at some point they are going to use these people's batteries. Who knows? They are right next by. And if you look at this, yeah, this is like just a Blink charging station for $7,000. This is another Blink charging station for $7,000. This is another Blink charging station for $10,000. This is something else. Yeah, this is some other kind of DC fast charging station for $130,000. Yeah, wow, a lot. This is a hydrogen station for $1 million. Man, you know what? This is why hydrogen is not good, I think. Or maybe another reason. Like, each of these charging stations for hydrogen is like $1 million, whereas like this electric charging station is like $6,000. One of those is a lot more cost efficient for sure. Yeah, I was just it's fun to just click around to these things and see what we're doing. Transportation power, they got $500,000 for zero emission vehicle industrialization. That sounds like they're making forklifts or something. I don't know. But kind of fun. If you live in California, you can kind of go to the area you live in and see what kind of stuff is being funded in your area. Yeah, this is, I don't really know what, like, there's no logo here that tells you what the different colors mean. But yeah, I think it's fun to go to here and look around in whatever place you live and see what kind of money is being spent on this kind of infrastructure in your area. And it is kind of surprising. It's a lot of money. These are like $500,000, $200,000, $100,000. And that adds up pretty quick. Okay. Anyways, I am rambling on. Sorry about that, guys. It's just when I find things like this, I just can't help but just kind of explore. But Aptera is right here. If you want the information, it's right here in Carlsbad, right here, and those are their two locations. So that's public record. Anyone can look at it. Um, check it out and look in your area and have fun. All right, so we know that now. I know, like, why does California have such good charging infrastructure? Probably because of programs like this that are funding it, and it's being funded through vehicle registration fees and smog and that kind of stuff. So I guess I feel kind of good that that kind of money is being spent on uh, a worthy cause. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks as always to our supporting members, and have a great day.